Yeah, WAEC is changing. Going forward, you face the computer screen to take the exam instead of the pen and paper. The stakes are high. How is this going to work? Is this a better option? Yeah, what I can guarantee you is that you can make it. So I'm going to share some critical strategies that will help you to tackle these exams, the things you need to know, things you need to put in place, how to prepare for the exam, and everything. So I'm here to share that with you. So sit back, relax, and let's go. So one is you need to master the computer interface, how the exam will look like, how the questions will appear, and you need to understand the interface. Now, how do you do that? One, you can use the official WAEC exam portal. So it shows you questions, and then with that, you are getting used to how the real exam will look like. You can use other apps. There are many apps and portals you can use, like the Petals app, the Fulcrum app. I'll put a link in the description below, so you can be directed to those apps that will help you master computer-based examination. Now, another is that time management is your superpower. You know, unlike the regular paper and pencil, the time can be extended in certain ways, but in this one, you have to keep to the time. That's follow the time given for the exam. Now, you need to bear in mind that not all questions carry equal marks. Let's focus on mathematics. Not all questions carry equal marks. So you need to give attention to those ones that carry more marks should the time not be enough for you to complete the exam. Another thing to bear in mind is that when solving, there will be pressure. So because of that, the tendency to waste time is there. So like I said, the first point, if you have practiced well, now the things around this computer will not be your problem. You can focus on your maths because you are used to the interface. Then solve according to time. Be very time conscious when solving the problems. And if you do that, you'll beat the time. Another is the multiple choice section of the exam. Know that multiple choice is not a guessing game where you just pick any answer. No. Multiple choice questions are there to test your critical thinking. Now, what do you do when you are faced with a question? You have the 4 options and you're not very certain of which is the correct answer. Now, you can use elimination method and then back substitution. Let me explain. Now, 2 of the options might be impossible. This can't be the answer. So when you eliminate those ones, let's say you have 2 left that you are contemplating which is the correct answer. Remember that when you eliminate the impossible, whatever you have left has to be the truth. So 2 impossible ones are gone. Now you can use back substitution, as I said earlier. You can place those options. Let's say you are treating, the question is on algebra. You can place the answers into the equation or the expression and see which one satisfies the condition given in the question. So that can help. Remember, elimination and back substitution. Another is show workings in the theory aspect. Show complete workings. You see, when you do mathematics and you show the workings, it's just like you are telling a complete story. Bear in mind that the entire mark is not awarded for the correct answer. So when you show workings, it makes you get full marks. Label equations, simultaneous, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Just make your work neat. And when your workings are there, you get complete marks. Another thing that will help you do well in mathematics is past questions. So practice with past questions, but adapt. Now, I believe past questions are gold because they will give you insight as to the examiner's pattern of asking the questions, their favorite questions, and everything you need to know about how the exam works. Now, I remember teaching some students and then I presented them with some questions. Even though they understand the topic well, they still struggled because they didn't understand how to tackle the questions when presented in certain ways. So I started showing them, okay, you answer this way and that way. So that's the essence of these past questions. They will help you understand how to tackle the exam. So practice with past questions. Another is that you have to understand concepts, not just memorize. You see, when you memorize, a topic that you've learned by memorization can be given to you in the exam, a question from that topic, and then it's unfamiliar to you because you've memorized, you don't really understand. So when you solve problems in mathematics, don't just learn how to solve, learn why it is solved that way. For example, some questions cannot be solved using factorization. Looking at quadratic equations now, not all can be solved using factorization. So if you don't know this, or you don't understand that the formula can give you any solution, you might end up getting stuck because you want to use a method that doesn't always work. So when learning mathematics, don't memorize. Just understand why the answer is whatever the answer is, and then you stand a better chance to do well in the exam. See, mathematics is fun. You just have to be disciplined, understand what's your thoughts, understand the right way, and then you're good. Yeah, this point is very important. Take care of yourself. You see, mathematics is like mental marathon. You need to be fit to do well in it. So don't cut sleep because you want to solve problems. Yes, there are times you do that occasionally, but sleep. Because when you sleep, sleep helps you consolidate what you've learned. So eat very well, sleep very well, and study hard. And trust me, you do very well. So these points I've highlighted would help you do well in your CBE or CBT mathematics. You don't need to be scared. Just prepare well for the exam. Work on your past questions. Practice the computer-based exam. Like I've said, links to platforms where you can practice the exam structure is in the description. So you can click on them to go practice. So take time to practice. Remember to eat and sleep well. Remember to study well also. Remember to manage your time effectively. So I remain Earl Samm. Subscribe to this channel to keep getting interesting solutions to mathematical problems, to keep getting tips to doing well in your exams.